Hi, this is Rachelle with Scrapcraftastic, and it's a little past time to start setting up my 2022 planner system. If you would like to see some of what I'm using for the new year, stay tuned. For 2021, or most of 2021, part of my planning system was using a B6 Stalogy for my everyday planner. I like it, but I'm not sure that I want to carry it through to the new year in the same way that I'm using it now. Right now I'm doing kind of weekly spreads, typical planner layout type spreads. Let's take a look at a few examples. Like this one, this was more on the creative side, but where you have Monday through Sunday, or something like this where it's a week on 4 pages, or even something like this where it's the week on 2 pages. But basically it's focused on the week, and then in between I would do a monthly setup, kind of like this. And then as the year progressed, I started doing things like this where I just did decorative things on the page, kind of like sticker art journaling maybe. I don't know if that's a thing, or maybe I made a thing, I don't know. And then just yesterday I came into makeup this week because I haven't done a spread for this week at all, and I just started playing with my Christmas washi. This is washi from Simply Gilded, and then here I did some Simply Gilded and Cookie Sticker Co. And while I was doing this, I was thinking maybe I don't necessarily need weekly spreads. Maybe I should be using this more as a journal for all those thoughts that go around in my head that aren't really important to anybody but me, that I could write them in here and not focus so strictly on tasks and appointments and things like that. Just do maybe a combination of everything here, kind of like I do with my cowboy planner. I have an A6 Hobonichi Techo that I use to just jot down everyday little things that I think, ideas, things like that. And I'm finding that I use that less when I'm using this. And so maybe I can combine the two. So instead of having that bedside planner, this would become my bedside planner. It's bigger, that way I can jot down the ideas and thoughts that I have and do scheduling. So sorry for all the hemming and hawing, but yeah. And I really love the cowboy planner leather cover. So since I was mentioning the cowboy planner, I went and got it. This is exactly what it looks like. Okay, this is it. Right down to the sticky note on the cover. I have been off and on with this. I've done some stickers, I've done some writing. It stays by my bed. So yeah, this is the cowboy planner. I even have some tabs up here for the monthlies. So I'm gonna convert this into this for the new year. I'm not gonna purchase a new Techo. I did that year before last. I think for 2020 I didn't get one, and I kind of regretted it because I liked that it is dated. I even keep some cash in here. But yeah, I like the fact that it's dated. So I think I'm gonna miss that, but I really don't want to spend the money. In previous years, I got them after the new year started and the price was gradually less each month. But I don't know that I even will need this. I'm really gonna miss the dated side of things. But we're gonna move on. But I really loved this cover as well. So I have already ordered myself a cowboy leather cover for my B6 Stalogy for the new year. I do have other covers that I can use. I have this one, I have the pink one, I have a couple from another shop that I can use. I have a couple of Moterms that I can use. So I do have options of what I can do for the new year, but I kind of wanted to start off with the cowboy leather because it's just, this is not called cowboy leather, by the way. This is called Earth over at MLG Co. But yeah, I call it the cowboy leather because it reminds me of cowboys. But I wanted to start off in something that I really, really like, and I really love this, and I hope that that will translate into the B6 size, because I do like the portability of this. Even though I don't take it anywhere, I just like the size. But if I can combine things and make it a little less cumbersome, then that's gonna be good. And if worse comes to worse, I can always order one later in the year, like in February, something like that. Okay, my idea for this is to somewhat set it up like the Tech Joe as far as the months being in the front. I do have some other inserts that I want to add to this, but let's go ahead and open it. I hadn't even opened it, and I've had it for a few months. So this is a new B6 Stalogy 365, and let's take that off for now. So this is what it looks like out of the box, so to speak. It's just a notebook. It's undecorated, no dashboard in the front or anything like that yet. So in this one, I also ordered a clear cover for this one because I don't want to take 2021 out of the clear cover, because I feel like it's kind of helping to hold it all together. So, and then I'm going to do another washi dashboard. I'm just thinking of what theme color I want to go with for that. Anywho, so this is going to be more fun, more art journal with a few plans, and most of my plans will probably be on the monthlies, but I will share spreads or designs or whatever I decide to do as I go. So to begin with, these are the monthlies for 2022. They are available to patrons as singles, that's what these are. I printed them single-sided because I'm going to be adhering them to the pages, and I printed them on 20-pound paper so that they're quite light and thin, not too heavy, because this is going to add some bulk to the Stalogy. So I'm going to cut these down and hopefully add them to the pages. These are single-sided, but they are also, the whole year is also available where the months print back to back. So it just depends on how you want to use it, and they are available to Patron Elite and Patron Plus in a variety of sizes. I think I have 7 sizes. I try to do as many sizes as possible, and even if I don't have your exact size, some of these can be adjusted slightly to fit whatever you need. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and trim these down and get them ready to go. So, and this is just one of my planning systems. I am totally revamping my work planner because it was not doing the job for me. I'm gonna put this, let's move all of this because I don't need it right here at the moment. Yeah, the work planner it was just not working for me. It started to become more fun to decorate than actually me using it. I hate to say that because people knock the decorating, and I'm not knocking the decorating. That's my favorite part. So, but hopefully what I am planning to do with that planner will make it more usable for me. So look for videos on that because they are coming. Now, how do I want to put these together so I don't get them mixed up? So this is January. It's been really difficult for me to feel like filming lately. I don't know what it is. Is it the weather? I wish we would get our cold weather back. I know a lot of people love warm weather, and you would think that I love warm weather being that I live in Florida, but I really don't like it. It's like I function so much better when it's cold. I wake up feeling rested in the morning. I just function so much better. But it's been in the 80s, I think, for the last couple of weeks. It dropped down and I thought, ooh, we're gonna have a nice cold winter. And then the temperature started rising. And I was like, oh, no. So, and I'm probably gonna have to start cutting some of these separately when I trim the rest of them, trim the rest of it down. I just kind of want to get a better feel for what size I need to trim it to. Even though I have trim marks here, I am putting it on a page that is pretty much the same size, and I don't want to have to worry about pages hanging over and all of that. So I'm probably doing this the long hard way, but I think I can do all of these. But I just figured I'd bring you all along with me. Then this week has also been tough. Trying to wrap up school for the end of the year. And then last week we had to do a little rush to the doctor for my daughter, and then getting all of that worked out. So, and then in between that, I haven't been doing my proper shopping. So yesterday I went and made the rounds and just did everything that I've been procrastinating about. I went from store to store to store to store to store, just taking care of the necessities, basically. Okay, I can't talk and craft, so if I get quiet, I'll time lapse and put on some music because I'm just not a big talker. So I'm sorry. I probably shouldn't have a YouTube channel if I don't want to talk. But I don't know. I like to think while I'm doing what I'm doing instead of mindlessly doing it. So let's see. Is this truly 5x7? I think this is an actual B6. So it's like almost 7 1/4. So the height should be fine. But what about the width? The width is exactly 5. So let's just do one set. This is December. Let's start with January. I've never done this before, so I don't know how this is going to work. And are those cut lines lined up? Let's see, is the insert lined up? It looks like it is. So let's see what we get. So I'm not going to worry about the height so much as the width. And this is going to take some time to do. But I don't mind. Ooh, I think I cut that too short. See, I'm messing up already. I'm going to do 5. And see what happens. Make sure I don't cut the rest of the months too short. So if I do the year page here, let's get some sticky notes. Okay. So if I do, I hope this ink dries. the year 2022 intro. We'll go here. Let's hang it off in case the ink isn't dry. Then 2022 graphic here, which I don't know what that's going to be. Then create, for the sake of creating, goes here. So I'm going to do a graphic for that. Then what's going to go here? Future plan. And that's going to take up 2 pages. So I have to print that out. And then goals on 2 pages here. So this is kind of how I'm thinking things will go. So that's going to be 2 pages. Then I'm just going to skip another one just in case. And then I'll start. No, it's not going to be just in case. It will be the beginning of the monthly. So I can put something here for monthlies, put the tab here. Then we're going to actually start with the months. So let's make sure this is January and how this is going to fit. So it'll fit okay. I think I need to cut them down to, instead of 5 inches, 4 7/8 inches. Trim that off, and I'm not gonna make you suffer through me adding all of these inserts, because like I said, it is going to take a while. I just kind of wanted to give you a look at what my plans are and what I'm doing. Okay, so this will be the monthly title page. So that's gonna go here, and I need to put ×2 so I don't forget that I'm going to use 2 pages for this, 2 pages for this, and 2 pages for that. Okay, so now we can move on. But yeah, I'm not going to make you suffer through all of this, because it's just going to be a lot of me measuring, trimming, remeasuring, retrimming. But I will come back when I am ready to start actually decorating some of these. Is that enough room down there for washi tape? We got to worry about what's important, you know. It's the washi tape. That's a little tight. Now, which one would I rather have, the bottom or the top? I'm just gonna put it. just put it down, Rachelle. Just glue it. I do have refills for this because I'm probably going to need them. And I also will be taking my time to put these down and try to run that glue or tape as close to the edge as possible. So that's going to be another thing that takes a bit of time. I'm starting this early for me, but not really early when you think about how the community does things. So let's see. I think I did that good. Just make sure we're using the right pages. But yeah, this is how you would do it if you want to follow along and you are a patron or you have your own inserts or way of doing things. I think this is going to work for me. This is going to satisfy my need to plan. It's going to satisfy my need to just use my supplies. And hopefully it will satisfy my need to art journal, because I will be doing a variety of things in here, not just weekly layouts. I hope I'm getting that straight. So that's 1 down and 11 more to go. But I think this is going to work. Hopefully I can keep them nice and neat like this. If I make any more notes on what I'm going to be doing, I will let you know. So that's it for now. I'm going to go ahead and add the rest of these pages in, and I'll do a little flip through and show them to you once I'm done. So it's been a few days since the other part of this video where I started working on adding the monthly inserts into my B6 Stalogy, which is going to be my everyday planner. Okay, so when we last were together on this video, I was working on cutting and prepping the inserts to go in here. I have since gone ahead and put those in, and I need to go over some of the pages with a little cornstarch, so that in some areas where the tape is a little sticky, I might have went over the page with the tape or whatever, that will eliminate that. But I did do all 12 months, and I think I did good until I got to June or July, and then things started going haywire. I wasn't laying the pages down the best. I have some rumples and bumples, but when I get to those pages later in the year, I will just use my stickers and washi tape to my advantage. So like here, it's got little glue stuff on here. I could probably remove that with the glue remover. I'll take time to do that when I am done. But this is what we've got. So like these pages kind of stick, and I really don't know why. But again, a little washi tape and a few stickers will go a long way to improve some of this. And you may not even be able to tell a lot of it on camera. Like there's a wrinkle right there, but it's okay. Take a sticker and cover that up and do something about this excess tape. Okay. All of that said, I have January through December in the front. I can use this for all of my appointments, things like that, paydays, all of that. And since I have the whole year in one place, I can fill in things for the whole year. And I still may add additional monthlies as I go, depending on what I decide to track. All right, enough of that. So I got those put in. We still need to do the washi dashboard, but that's not really that important. And I'm thinking of doing it a different way. I'm not sure. And of course I have all these pages, but that's what this is for. Then while I was away working on the Dollar Tree planner, which is finally done, this came in from Lauren Phelps Designs. And I didn't get a chance to really look at it. I just opened it. So it came with this January. It's January on both sides. That's cool. It came with this January die cut, this journal card, which is also a thank you, and or a dashboard. It could be called a dashboard too. And then this is the sleeve that I got for this planner. As I mentioned before, I didn't want to remove the clear sleeve from my 2021 Stalogy because I want to keep it protected. Now I know I shouldn't even put this on right now because I'm probably going to put some type of design inside so that it appears to have a different cover on it. If you don't know what I mean, let me show you. This is my 2021. This cover is called Ruby. It is from MLG Co. And I'll leave my discount code and the website address in the description box below. I really don't want to take this out, but I want to show you how it is with the clear cover. Okay, stick this back in here. So yeah, so this was the paper that I chose initially. This was just a design that I created for an insert, and I really like the color, and I was going with that soft pastel-y rainbow of colors for this, so that's what I chose. I have no idea what I want to do here. I think I want to just be very neutral with maybe a white and some very faint pink, but mostly white, and maybe something foiled. So we'll make something to go in this cover as we go along. Okay, I'm also expecting, where did I put the stuff? I'm also expecting a leather cover from MLG Co. Hopefully it will be here next week. Then I can put the planner in what I hope to keep it in permanently. I don't know. I'm just going to stick that card in the back right there for now. So that is where we are with that. Now what I've had to do is, because I have so many things going on and I was getting behind her with everything, because I was working on the Dollar Tree planner, I had to like divide things that I've been printing and cutting and ideas into these folders that came in handy. I think I got these from, I want to say Walmart, several years ago. They were in a pack of 3 or 4, and they are actually coming in handy. And once I'm finished using them, I can actually cut them down because they have a nice finish on both sides. They're pretty sturdy, but not too overly heavy. They can be cut down and used in my planner. So hopefully I won't wear them out where they won't be any good. I've been taking notes and more notes about how I want to set things up. This was a misprint, so I just used the back of it. So this is my folder for my A5 work planner. We're gonna get to that. So I'm gonna set that aside. Then this one is for my B6 Stalogy. And at first I couldn't find the label, so I just took a sticky note and stuck it on there to make my label. And there we go. Okay, so I have been taking notes, writing and rewriting what I want to do with my planners. And I will be doing a 2022 planner lineup. I don't know when it will be, but it should hopefully be within the next week. These are the inserts that I have printed and that I will be adding into the Stalogy. So I have online purchases. I have 2 sheets of that. Hopefully I won't need more than that. Then I have my bill payment tracker. Hopefully I won't need, I think I only need 1 of these actually. But I printed it a couple of times. Then I have this 2020 year at a glance. I got this from craftyplanner.com, and it does come in a variety of sizes. Hopefully I can trim that down small enough to fit in this one. I think I also want to put it in my A5 or half letter. This might be the wrong one for this. Let's see. Nope, it's 5x7. Yeah, okay. So this is the one for this planner. Then I have printed this on vellum and on regular paper. I'm not sure which one I want to use, so I printed it on both. This image is from CHELA Creates. The link and coupon code is in the description box below. Then we get into some inserts that are available to patrons only. This is a 2022 kind of pre-planning, future planning set of inserts. It has goals and plans, and then January through December boxes so that you can do a little future planning with it. And so I'm going to trim that up and add those pages into this planner. Then I also printed this vellum, and I was thinking I could kind of use this at the beginning of where I start just working with weeks, even though I'm thinking there may be some months mixed in with the weeks, even though I have months at the beginning. So that's where I am with this. I am going to trim all of these down, get them cut and put in, and go from there. Now what happened with, let me talk about this. What happened with the taping in of these monthly inserts in the beginning, I was using the Scotch dot roller tape and it worked great. It was not overly sticky, but then I ran out and I had purchased refills, but the refills that I had did not work. So I switched to my Elmer's tape runner. I always have plenty of these. They're fairly inexpensive, the refills. This tape is so super sticky. I think that that was part of my problem. It's not forgiving. When you lay something down, if you barely touch it, it's gonna stick quick. So thankfully now when I'm adding these new inserts in here, I have my Scotch dot roller and I'll be using that. So let me get into that and I'll be back. Okay, so I think I got everything, well, all of that cut. But then I remembered I have some things that are patron only that I want to share. Some have come out and some will be coming out within the coming days. So this is my Patreon folder. And here's what we have. So we have this new basic boxes in gray. And this is available to Patron Elites and Patron Plus. I'm gonna show how I do these tabs. They are laminated, but they're also stickers to stick on. So these didn't cut quite right. They actually cut all the way out when I was working on them, but they are monthly tabs. The tab digital is going to be available to patrons, and I have two sizes, the smaller size and the bigger size, and I'm going to show you on this sheet when I get to that. But this is the bigger size, and as you can see, it just peels right up and you have a sturdy tab ready to go. Then this is the January quotes and holidays. Not many quotes for January, but I have the holidays in here. And you have some masks for New Year's, hello January, things like that. So get that. And then this is a little after the fact, but I had requests for this. Sorry, I'm doing laundry. It's New Year's Eve and you're not supposed to have dirty clothes in the house for the new year. So anywho, this is the classic size. This is the original, and I saw a typo on the original that I used to sell. Nobody ever said anything, but I've corrected that since. But this is for a classic size discbound planner. Then this one is the half letter version, and you've already seen the B6 version. I used it in the Dollar Tree planner. Then I wanted some extra pages in my Stalogy, but I made several different sizes. So this is the classic size, Good Vibes. This will be available to patrons. This is letter size, and we get B6, and there are cut marks on here for these. And then there's also an A6. I didn't take that one off the printer. I don't think I did. And then I printed too many of these. But this one is create for the sake of creating. That is, instead of a word of the year, I have a phrase of the year. I want to create things just because I want to. It doesn't have to have a purpose. Maybe I'll give them away. Maybe I'll put them in my shop. But the main idea is to create just because I want to. I had a comment on one of my planner videos when I was working on the Dollar Tree planner, and they mentioned that it was a nice spread, but it was pointless because it wasn't used. Now, they caught me on a good day, so I responded to that, but I just thought that was a really negative, mean thing to say, especially since you didn't even read the description box that explained what the purpose of the planner was. And if I want to decorate, let me go on my rant on a tangent here. If I want to decorate a planner or a notebook or a journal and not write one solitary single word in it, I can do that because it's mine. I am not doing it for anybody else. I'm doing it for me. And I know there are people out there that let this type of thing get to them. Don't let it bother you. It's your planner. You do what you want to. If you want to buy a planner and just sit there and look at it with blank pages, that is your prerogative. You can do what you want to do. Okay, end rant. That just really rubbed me the wrong way, and they caught me on a good day. So anywho, so I did the create for the sake of creating, so I don't have to have a purpose. If I want to do it, then I'm going to do it. So this is letter size. Then we have classic size, half letter, B6, and I thought I did an A6. Let me check. I printed so many, I didn't mean to. This is the A6, I believe. So my printer was acting a little wacky doodle when I did this. Now, what I'm thinking I might do is go back and print this either on acetate. I have some acetate coming that is supposed to be laser printer friendly. So if I run it through the laser printer, then I can foil the acetate. So I'm gonna see about doing that. Or these can be just printed on vellum, and you can do the same thing with the vellum. Use a laser printer, run it through your laminator and foil it. But I want these quotes in both of my planners, my work planner and my everyday planner. So I just want to share those. So I need to decide what format I want. Do I want to print them on vellum, or do I want to print them on the acetate? I'm not sure about the acetate in here. Maybe I'll do vellum for the Stalogy and do acetate for my work planner. I think that's going to be a good idea, the way to go. So I don't want to lose the tabs. The tab video is going to be a separate video, so look for that one coming. I do have another eye procedure coming up, so I may be a little slow and running a little behind, but I'm getting this stuff done. It has been on my mind the whole time I was working on the Dollar Tree planner. I was trying to hurry so that I could get to setting up my 2022 planners. Okay, I am back and I'm gonna stop here for now, and then we will work on this gradually as time goes on and as I make decisions about what I want to do. I actually can't remember if this was printed on my laser printer or my inkjet printer, so I think it was the laser because I see a little skipping, and that usually only happens with my laser printer. But anywho, these are the pages that I have left over. I'm not sure that I want to use this 2022. I think I want something bigger, so I may make something bigger, but I'm just going to stick these in the back for now. And so I just stuck the clear cover partially on the back. I didn't really want to struggle with it and bend my cover. Let's see if it'll just slide on in there. Yeah. Okay, so I got part of the clear cover on. I'll put the rest on when I decide what I want to cover this with. But here we go. So we need to do a washi dashboard here. Some type of, I might even do washi here. I don't know. So I got the Good Vibes only, and I did hollow foil. So I printed with my laser printer on the vellum. And then as you saw, I just made a sandwich with the reactive foil and ran it through the laminator, and so I got foiled vellum. I'm gonna do some type of graphic here. I want these things to really mean something to me. I don't just want to just throw something in there just to have it, so I'm not sure what I want to put here. I'll have to give it some more thought. Then we have create for the sake of creating, and I thought I would do something really pretty here and around this. So I think I'm going to try and stick with hollow or silver for this planner, and then for my work planner it'll be rose gold and gold, a mixture. I'm not really that particular about the metals. I mix metals all the time, but I kind of wanted to start with a look, so I went with the hollow, and I'm just using the basic white washi tape with the hollow foil bows and the moons. So these are the goals and plans. I have 2 pages of that. I'm new to actually writing down goals. At my big age, it's something about it just didn't click before, and now it clicks and it makes sense to me. So, and then here we have the 2022 year at a glance. This again is from CHELA Creates, and it's printed on vellum, and I just ran the what is this, hollow fractal moon washi from Simply Gilded down the side, because you could see the slightest yellow from the double-sided tape that I used. And then I'm going to put something pretty back here. Let me move this in so it's not hanging off anymore. So we got that page. Then we get into the monthlies, all these pages. Then I think I'm going to tip this one in here. Again, I want to check to see if I printed it on the laser printer or not. And I can just do a little test off camera of that to check and see. So then I jump into the back. I'm going to actually be putting some things in the back and working forward and kind of meet in the middle so that all the bulk isn't always on one side. I know the majority of the bulk is going to end up on this side because I don't think I have a whole lot that I want to put in the back. But again, this is going to be kind of like a commonplace journal. I probably will work all over the place, and I think that is a good idea to do because, like I said, you don't have all that bulk on one side, and it's more even and it's easier to work with. Okay, so again, I just stuck those back there, and I skipped a few pages because I don't know what else I might want to stick back here. And in case I need to do another bill tracker, I don't think I should. I don't think I have enough bills to fill up one of these, but I put both of them down and they go from January to December. So these bill trackers are available in the shop on my website at scrapcraftastic.com. Again, skipped a couple of pages. And as I was gluing these down, I was thinking, I might need more of these. So I did skip these 2 pages, and I'll probably skip a couple of pages before just in case, because I do order a lot. So yeah, and I also need to put a tracker in here to keep track of the digitals that I buy. That's something that I want to keep track of, but I'm not sure that that would be, I don't think that would go in here. I think that would go in my work planner because usually I'm ordering digitals that are for my work purposes. Okay, so that's it. I think I'm gonna stop here, and then as I work on it, I will definitely come back and share what I add, but that's a starting place, and hopefully before the weekend is over, I will come up with something to cover this. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that little gray bell so that you'll receive notification each time I upload a new video. Be sure to check the community tab and my stories for updates throughout the week. Also, check us out over at patreon.com/scrapcraftastic for exclusive content and digital downloads. Visit my other channel, Journal Life's Journey, for craft videos and junk journals. You can find me across social media at Scrapcraftastic. Visit my website and shop at scrapcraftastic.com. If you have any comments or questions, please leave them below. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.